Hi guys, and welcome back to Bovine Budgeting. Today is the 31st of July, so it's time to do my monthly wrap-up of how everything's been going. Okay, let's go. So, HEX debt, it's still high, it's 70,121 and 82 cents. Apparently today the government passed legislation that it's going to be cut by 20%. They've been promising it since they got into power, but they finally passed it in Parliament, apparently, and it's going to be cut by 20%, and it's going to be backdated. But again, I don't know if I'm going to know that until I officially do my, my taxes. So, no idea, to be honest. I hope so, but that's all good. Don't count chickens before they're hatched, or whatever that saying is. But yeah, so hopefully this should be down by August, but honestly, I have no idea. That's good. My emergency fund, it's chugging along. I'm at 1,600. I am really not in a massive rush to get my emergency fund. I might do a savings challenge for it, actually, now that I think about it, because I feel like it should be higher, but it's not something I'm too focused on at the moment, just because I do live at home and that. But yeah, I definitely will be wanting to build that up, sort of. Let me see, house deposit, I saved $800 this month, so I'm at $16,800. I'm going to be putting this one on hold for a while, just because I really want to hit my investing goal of $30,000 invested this year. Not in portfolio growth, but actually invested. And if I think I might be able to do it if a lot of things fall in place. But one of those things is that I need to invest $1,000 from every single paycheck that I have until the end of the year. And that's usually where this money, most of it, comes from. So I'm going to hold off on that for a while, I reckon. But I do have some savings challenges that are going towards it, and I am going to be unstuffing those at the end of the year, so that should be going up, but expect that to stay pretty much the same until the end of the year. Let me see, my investments did really well this month, so I did invest about 3-4 grand from memory. I definitely invested 3,000, but I think I might have also invested another 1,000 from my paycheck, I'm not too sure, but either way, also just did grow, so it's $80,295.59. If you use a 4% withdrawal rate, that is $3 grand a year. Not a full wage, but nothing to shake a stick at. Why am I swear these are phrases, but I don't actually ever use them, but now they're just all popping in my head. Okay. My wages, still 55 grand. I am definitely going to be asking for a pay rise. I have already asked for it, and then they've made me do the performance review, so hopefully that will be figured out by August. I think they said end of August though, so it might not be till September. But I did chat to my co-worker today, and this is why I'm a very big fan of pay transparency. But I found out we were on the same amount for a really long time. Well, he works 4 days a week, so his is prorated, but the same base salary. And he recently asked for a pay rise, and he got given 62 grand. Again, base salary, so prorated for the fact that he only works 4 days a week, but still. So I know he's on 62, so I know they should at least be paying me 62, and if they offer less than that, I'm going to say no. But he said he's going to send me some documents that he took in, because he took in basically like a 3-page document of being like, here's some searches from Seek, here's everything I do, blah, 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 blah. And apparently my boss did not like that and told my manager, who's now no longer my manager, like, did you tell him to do that? You should have steered him away from doing that. And my manager, even though she had told him to do that, was like, no, I didn't say it. Like, he did it of his own accord. But yeah, come prepared for a pay interview, I think. Hopefully it goes well when I eventually am given the opportunity to do it. And I'm definitely going to be asking for back pay, because this is ridiculous. I tried to schedule this meeting months ago. Okay, superannuation. It's gone up a little bit, nothing too crazy. 11,576 and 39 cents. This one, I'm pretty sure it hasn't been added yet. I think by August. Typically what happens is you have like 3 months of just like the standard growth, and then the what do you call it? And then they put in like 3 months of what they've been withholding. They put all 3 months in at once. I'm not sure why, but that's what they do. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tick it. Oh, I hit my goal. Sorry, let me tick that. I have reached over 75,000 invested before December 25, so I'm very, very excited about that. I need about 20 grand more. and I wanted to do that by the end of next year, but I reckon I can get pretty bloody close this year, to be completely honest, because I think I need another 11 grand, roughly. So without growth, if I were to just do that plus 11 grand, that would be about $90,000 invested, which is awesome. That's my goal, is getting the rest of it. I think, or maybe it's 14 grand that I need. Either way, I think it might genuinely be possible for me to get to 100 grand by the end of the year. But to do so, I have to stick to my plan originally of investing $30,000 this year, which is very. I probably should have been taking it more seriously from the get-go, but that's fine. We're getting very close. Now, the final calculation of net worth. Don't look at the bottom numbers because it always does this for me. I like to do it manually. Okay, so we have my emergency fund plus my house deposit plus my investments plus my superannuation, and then minus the one debt I have, which is my HEX debt. And I have a net worth of $40,150.16. So my net worth grew $10,000 this month. Most of that is from here and a tiny bit from my super. But I'm just, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Because yeah, if you look back to when I first started, I originally had a negative net worth, turned it around positive, and I'm really, really close to getting, oh, I did not mean to tick that. That should, oh no, I did mean to tick that. I've got 10k. I wanted to get to 50k by June next year. I am going to call it now. I will definitely get that. Honestly, I should be able to get that by the end of the year if I play my cards right, but we will see. That is my quick recap for July and how my July has gone. I hope you're all doing it very well. Actually, I'm going to quickly calculate. This is not like an official number, but I just want to calculate the value of all of my assets. No, I do not want to open the insert menu. Thank you. Oh my gosh. There we go. Sorry, let me try that again. I'm going to calculate that just because I personally don't see my HEX debt as the debt. I know it's technically a debt, but like I don't really have to pay it back officially. So I've got over $110,000 in my investments and my super. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I do have this, but like I said, I don't view it as a debt. I view it more as a tax because a little bit just gets taken out of my paycheck each time. So I personally don't really care that much about it, but I feel like I'm supposed to. So I'm not going to be tracking this number. I will be tracking my official net worth, but personally, I'm very, very happy with that. And yeah, this is very exciting. I will see you all in my video tomorrow about, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Freebie Fire Friday, so I'm stuffing challenges that go to my investments. But yeah, I will see you all then. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely evening. Bye! I'm waving. Bye!